the holiday season can be chaotic as a teacher, whether you are an online teacher or an in-classroom teacher, because kids are just excited. They feel the holidays in the air. And so it can make your job a little bit harder, especially when it comes to classroom management and discipline. So here's some of the best ways I found to handle the holiday season as an online teacher. Hey there, I'm Allison from OnlineTeacherAllison.com, where stay-at-home parents learn how to teach online so they can earn an income from home. I don't know about you, but Christmas is my favorite season. Thanksgiving is my husband's. He loves turkey. I don't get it. And my son's birthday falls smack in the middle, and he's excited. So the holidays are crazy busy for us personally. It involves a lot of travel. And then professionally, for me, I'm also handling the behaviors of kids because they're excited and they're kids and they just can't hold it in. For us, so where we live, think of it as a triangle. We're at the top. My parents are in one corner. His parents are in another. And in between each corner, it's about 2 to 3 hours to get from one place to another. So 2 hours, it's almost 3 hours to my parents, 2 hours to his parents and back. So, and in between our parents, it's another 2 hours. So we have a lot of driving. A lot of times we will go down. So this year, for example, we are going down to his family for Thanksgiving Day, driving back home, going down to my family the next day for Thanksgiving, driving back home. The same thing for Christmas is we'll spend, I think this year is Christmas with my family. So we'll have them on Christmas and then we'll go back home. And then on another day, we haven't quite figured that out yet. We're going to go down to his family, go back home. So it's just a lot of driving for us. And it does get stressful because, winter and I'm tired and I'm trying to make it a magical season. And it's so much time in the car. So anyways, back to the point of holidays is your students are probably doing the same thing. They are bouncing in between families. Their families are trying to make it a magical season. Inflation's outrageous right now. So affording everything is crazy. And it all overflows. They are little vessels with big emotions and they don't know how to control it. And it all overflows to you a lot of the time. So one of the ways, my favorite way to combat it is I lean in and I give them space to talk about it. So one of the ways I lean in, you may notice my crazy jacket. It's a little big. It's a Christmas tree. It zips up and it's basically, ornaments, the garland, and my favorite part, it's got a star for a hood. It's been in storage and I just pulled it out of the wash. So it's kind of wonky. I should probably pin this down and try to teach it to stay. So what I like to do, especially on the craziest of days, like the one right before they go on holiday break, is I will turn on the camera looking like this. It zips up all the way, but and they think it's hysterical. My Chinese students, when I am teaching English, they think it's great. We use it as a learning opportunity. We talk about Christmas tree, the vocabulary, not so much the religious aspect of the holiday. Ornament, star, and I've had a couple who absolutely love this and they know a little bit about Christmas. I had one little girl. I tried to find the video for you, but it was gone. She got so excited to see it. She ran off camera and grabbed a little Christmas tree of their own that they had hanging in the house. And she was little. She was about 6, so she didn't have a ton of vocabulary to tell me why. But she was so excited to have this in common with me. So I teach with a jacket on anyways because 1, it's cold in this room. And 2, when I'm teaching English, I'm usually still in my pajamas, so it makes it look like I'm dressed. Zip it up and no one knows, right? No one knows I'm still in my sleep shirt. So it makes it really easy to get up, make myself half presentable because, the hood does that, and go. Another way I like to do it is, so with VIP Kid, they have the mascot Dino, and this is Dino, and they sold Dino a ton of different ways with a ton of different clothes. Like for every Chinese New Year, whatever year of the whatever animal it was, he looked like that animal. I have a dog over there. I have a panda over there. I wish they were removable and I could just buy the clothes, but they're not. I actually won this one, otherwise I wouldn't have it. But one of my favorite things to do with him is pop him on the camera and he'll say hello. He'll give high fives. The kids loved it. He's seen better days. I don't know if you can see that. Now, if your company doesn't have a mascot, it's fine. Just grab a stuffed something from the dollar store. A reindeer. It's fine. Then you can teach reindeer. One thing that I have seen people do, which I don't think I'm going to do this year because where I teach, I go into different school districts. So I go into a school district in Baltimore and Ohio and Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah. And so I don't know about like privacy that way. We're all in the same company, but obviously different school districts. But with my like ESL students, if I still had regulars, I would. So this is an example. You can print it out on your computer and cut it by hand, or if you have a Cricut, you can cut like the little shapes, or you can go to like the dollar store or teacher store, and usually they have these already like pre-cut out for you. Or Etsy. Etsy sells them in little packs. They're a good deal. So you cut them out, you put your student's name on it, and you hang it up in your room and you make it part of the background. Students absolutely love seeing their name back there and finding their name. It does get a little hard when you have a one-off student. You can add it, you cannot. If you're looking to spend like no money, I've seen teachers like write their name on a whiteboard and just stick the whiteboard up if they have like a little table here. I don't have room for one, but if you do. And then just between every class, they would erase the name and put it up there. So you're not spending anything except your marker ink. And it's personalized. And you can decorate the whiteboard to look Christmassy. Another thing I like to do is I bring in sometimes, again, if I had a little table here, the little Christmas trees, and I decorate that, and there's lights. And I just like to bring the ambiance to my classroom. And I turn these on a lot more too. Like these light up. I almost never have them turned on because I forget to turn them off. But I like to bring the ambiance to my classroom because I like the holidays too. And I know they like the holidays, and we can talk about it and be crazy. And no, it doesn't eliminate all of the behaviors. The behaviors are going to be there whether you are the most engaging teacher or you're the Ferris Bueller teacher. I think it's Ferris Bueller, right? Where it's just monotone and really boring. So you can pull out all the tips and tricks, but eventually they are kids and they're going to do what kids do. But for me, for my sanity, I lean in. I do what I can to make it entertaining. And I try not to spend a lot of money on it because, like I said, my money is being spent on gas and a birthday party and Christmas presents and Thanksgiving food because I try to bring a dish. So if you have, so I know I talked about Christmas. Thanksgiving is coming up. For Thanksgiving, you can do like turkey hands. Like I think I'm going to trace my son's hand and do a turkey hand. You can, you know what would be fun is if you cut out like a giant turkey and you put feathers and their names are the feathers. Or I've seen Miss Fairchild, Mrs. Fairchild things on Instagram. She just pulls a sheet of butcher paper. She used to be a 5th grade teacher. I think she still is. And she would say what she's thankful for. And she'd list all of her students and a trait or two that she's thankful for about them. And the kids loved it. And it's so easy. So like I could just replace this with cheapo like dollar store wrapping paper that you can write on. And I can write my students' names and say what I'm thankful for. And they love that. It doesn't have to be up for long, but just find quick, easy ways to bring it in. I'm probably not going to do that either. So the thing is with my company, they want us to use those virtual backgrounds now. So you can't see any of this when I'm teaching. They want it all the same and they want it their company logo. So I can't do any of the fun background stuff and it's making me kind of bummed. So I'm ready for a refresh, but you know, it is what it is. No one can see it anymore anyways, but you guys. So find a fun way to bring it in. I'm going to tag Miss Fairchild down in the description if you want to follow her on Instagram. And yeah, in the comments, let me know your favorite way to bring in the holidays. And I also want to share this resource that I have for you. It's on Teachers Pay Teachers. I am trying to get more resources up there for you guys. It is one of those mystery pictures. So it is 3-digit addition. No regrouping, so it's 3 digits plus 3 digits. And the answer correlates a picture. You can see it here. My shop is Online Teacher Allison. I would love your support. I'd love it if you'd hit follow on that because I'm probably planning a little Black Friday sale, but I don't want to make any promises because I don't know yet. Okay. Also, when you are ready to get started teaching online, I have a free download for you to help match you to the best online teaching platform for your skills. You can find that at onlineteacherallison.com/platform. It's a 1-page PDF. It's a flowchart. It'll take into consideration whether you have a degree or you don't, whether you want to teach English or you don't, the hours you want to teach. It's going to take all that into consideration and give you a few options to apply. I hope you're having the greatest week ever. I hope you're gearing up for the holidays. and we'll chat soon. Bye.